Good morning, Trucker Strong family. JT here. How's each and every one of you doing today? I'm not doing so bad. I just woke up. I've still got 3 hours on my clock to sleep, but I can't sleep no more. How's each and every one of you doing? You staying out of trouble? Staying safe? Where I'm at now, I don't know where the hell I'm at. To tell you the truth, I'm on 64 South. 60 no, not 64 South. I'm on 64 in Illinois. So I don't know where I'm at. I'm tired. It was a long night. I stopped at like, I don't know, 5 this morning. Yeah, it was a long night. But I found parking. It's at an Ambest over here. A lot of parking was here when I stopped, so I'm not complaining. Anyways, how are you doing? You guys staying out of trouble? Wow, it has been a long night, an even longer day trying to sleep. What are your thoughts? It's been a year since this pandemic started. A year since we've been told how important we are, how essential we are. But is that truly the answer that we're asking to tell us how important we are? We know what we do. We don't want to be put on a pedestal for it. We don't want to be treated any different. We just want common respect, common courtesy, and people to know that we are individuals also, that we have families at home, that we love and cherish, that we may not always have fun out here because it's our job to get home to our kids. Sometimes we're pushing to the max limit because there's something our family needs at home. We have to work a little bit harder this week or next week, get those extra miles in, so something at our home can get taken care of. So maybe some plumbing, maybe a new hot water heater, maybe your wife's car needs some new tires, maybe your baby's going off to college and you want to send them on a good farewell. Anything, That's why you push a little bit extra harder out here. Sometimes you don't have time to sit there and BS with the shipper or receiver or other drivers or anything. Your mind is on the prize at home. And we sometimes don't recognize that as drivers, that we get so in tune to our family out here on the road, our other drivers, our friends, our relatives, that we forget that there's a prize at home for most of us, whether that's our kids, our mom and dad, our wife, whatever it is, it's there waiting for us. We have to respect a driver's wills and dreams. If he leaves his company and says it wasn't for him, he's going to do something better for himself. No bad talking the companies, no bad talking the driver, their truck. Sitting next to me right now, there's a truck. It's probably an early, I'd say 90s truck, and then right next to him it's probably a 2021, 2022. Both those trucks make the same amount of money, because I can tell you they make pretty close to the same amount of money because they're both pulling the same trailer, for the same company. So, you got to remember what's one other person's trash is another person's treasure. Too often in life we take advantage of our brothers and sisters, their kindness, their hopes, their dreams. And just because it's not your hopes and dreams, you don't see the value in it. You don't see what it means to someone. And that's very difficult because it comes to a time when people don't like to share their feelings or emotions because they feel like they're going to be disrespected, be made fun of. And we don't do that very much in Trucker Strong. We try and keep support, even if we know someone has made a mistake or done something. We try and support you 100%. We try to keep it positive, even in our feedback. We had a great discussion about technology the other day, about the trucks that are coming out without the side mirrors now, the West Coast and the convex mirrors, and they're using cameras. A lot of people don't like that, and I can definitely see why they don't. I can tell you, I like some of the stuff I've seen, and I dislike a lot of the stuff I've seen. It's change. We're so scared of change. Change is difficult for anyone in any industry, in any aspect. You get used to something and it's working for you, and it changes. It can just totally make your day terrible, your week, your year, and it's difficult. And the only thing in life that I believe is certain is death. You can get away with pretty much anything else, but you ain't gonna make it out of this world alive. You pretty much start dying the day you're born. It's a countdown from there. So I live with the motto, let it be. I try not to step on anyone's toes that much, but if I have to, I have to sometimes, and I don't like it, but I have done it. I've had to, be put in my place and put people in their place. And I try not to have to do that, but it happens. It's what you do after that matters. Can you have a conversation? Can you talk different? Can you have a different outlook with someone? Debate it, have a mutual conversation of well, this is what I think, well, it should be this way, it should be that way. And then at the end of the day, you guys sit down and have a cup of coffee or soda, some lemonade together, and say, that was a pretty good conversation. I feel pretty good about that. We could talk about it. Things are good to go, and so forth. Oh, I'm still waking up. But we have a lot of stuff to do as Trucker Strong. A lot of more miles to go. A lot of more time to rehearse, to become one of who we want to be. We need to bring our families back into this. We need to bring the family back into this industry. I'll get on the radio, hey, you have an accident here, you have an accident here. From now on, it's like someone else will do it. They ain't got the radios on. I don't care if they got the radios on or not. I still let people know, hey, there's an accident. Hey, you got a bear up there, the scales are open. Anything that's going to help save a driver. I try and do that. We have to look out for one another. Have you ever sat down and bought another driver coffee? Have you ever sat down and bought them lunch, just to hear their stories? Have you ever volunteered to help an old driver throw their tarps just to get the experience? Because 90% of the time they'll offer to pay you. Man, I don't want to pay. I want the experience, and I want to learn. I've talked to some old drivers, some old hands, and the stories are amazing. The knowledge is amazing. I know a gentleman, I'll even call him by name, Brian. I used to work with him. He and you can say, this is where I'm at, this is what I'm doing. That man can spout off what crossroads are there. I think he can tell you the last time they cut the grass at that location. He knows everything about every place, and it's awesome. My dad was the same way. I could be like, hey, this is where I'm at, and oh yeah, hey, go down, don't stop at that main truck stop, go down 3 more exits, take a right, crawl behind a bush, and hey, there's a mom and pop truck stop there. That's amazing. These seniors, these senior drivers, I'm not going to say seniors, but senior drivers have a lot of knowledge. Let's treat them with respect and learn what we can from them. So many people out there, and even new drivers, you can learn so much from a brand new driver that it's not even funny. They can teach you just as much as someone who's been out here 25 years, if not longer. So you just have to open your eyes and pay attention. But I've been rambling on for almost 10 minutes now, drivers. I love you guys. We're family. We're going to get through this world together. We're going to be hauling freight up there in the big sky someday. I love you guys. Be safe. We are Trucker Strong, and we will survive the night.